sun went down 3 hours ago, but I'm still in the chair, tracing patterns in the shadows, breathing in the empty air. I used to fear the midnight, used to fear the quiet room, but now the darkness is the only place where I have space to bloom. I keep the curtains bolted tight to keep the world away, because I'm tired of the are you okay games I play all day. The mirror is a stranger and the floor is cold as stone. It's funny how much louder it gets when you're all alone. And I'm crying in the dark where the light can't find my face, disappearing in the corners of this hollow haunted place. No one sees the shaking hands or the salt upon my skin. I'm just opening the floodgates and letting all the sorrow in. It's a private kind of breaking, a war I'll never win. Just me and all these ghosts tonight, crying in the dark again. I reach across the mattress just to feel the lack of heat. Another night of losing to the rhythm of defeat. I wonder if you're sleeping, or if you're staring at the ceiling too, or if you found a way to scrub away the memory of you and through. I'm holding on to fragments sharp enough to make me bleed, but tonight the pain is honestly the only thing I feel I need. They say the dawn is coming, that the stars will eventually fade, but I'm not ready for the sun to see the mess that I have made. I'd rather stay right here where the shadows act as bells, where I don't have to hide the fact that every part of me just fails. I'm crying in the dark where the light can't find my face, disappearing in the corners of this hollow haunted place. No one sees the shaking hands or the salt upon my skin. I'm just opening the floodgates and letting all the sorrow in. It's a private kind of breaking, a war I'll never win. Just me and all these ghosts tonight, crying in the dark again. The moon is moving on, but I'm still sitting here, just a silhouette of someone drowning in a tear. Crying in the dark, while no one has to hear. I traded my pride for the look in your eyes, and I built a cathedral out of all of your lies. I painted your world when your colors went gray, and I held back the storm so you'd have a clear day. I memorized the rhythms of how you would breathe. I stayed in the garden when you wanted to leave. I gave you my secrets, I gave you my name. Now I'm standing here frozen while you're just a flame. I reached for the stars and I brought them to you. I didn't keep one, no, I didn't keep two. I emptied my pockets, I emptied my soul to fix all the pieces that made you feel whole. But I gave you everything, everything I had, the good and the broken, the happy and sad. I poured out my heart till the well ran dry, and you didn't even stop to ask me why. Now I'm a ghost in the house that I built for us two, wondering what's left of me now that I've lost you. Yeah, I gave you everything, but everything wasn't enough. I silenced my voice so yours could be loud. I followed your shadow through every dark crowd. I took on your burdens, I carried your debt while you were busy making plans to forget. Now the closet is empty, the hangers are bare, and I'm gasping for breath in this oxygen-less air. You walked out the door with my heart in your hand and dropped it like glass on the hard desert sand. What do I do with the love that's left over? The seeds that I planted that never found clover. I'm hollowed out, I'm an echo of us, a pile of ashes and a handful of dust. 'Cause I gave you everything, just the memory of you. The curtains are drawn, but the light's leaking through, like a persistent memory of me and you. I've been wearing your t-shirt for 3 days straight, waiting for a knock that I know is too late. The coffee is bitter, the house is too cold, and I'm clutching a story that's already told. I try to stand up, but my feet feel like me, just drowning in things that we should have said. I'm looking for an exit, looking for a door, but I don't recognize this house anymore. The walls are all closing, the ceiling is low, and I've got nowhere left to go. I'm lost in sadness, I'm drifting at sea, in a world that kept moving without you and me. It's a thick kind of fog, it's a deep kind of blue, and every direction just leads back to you. I'm wandering hallways that have no end, trying to find where the heart starts to mend. But the map has been torn and the compass is black. I'm lost in the sadness, and I can't find my way back. I saw your handwriting on a scrap of a note. Don't forget that I love you was all that you wrote. Now those words feel like thorns underneath my skin, reminding me of the war that I didn't win. I'm tracing the patterns of rain on the glass, praying for the minutes and hours to pass. But time is a river that's frozen in place, since I lost the warmth of your hand on my face. Is there a lighthouse? Is there a shore? Or so lost. I'm still sitting at the table where you left your keys, watching shadows stretch across the floor like memories. I keep the porch light burning, though I know the bulb will die. Just a habit born of wishing I could unsay that goodbye. The silence in this hallway has a heavy, hollow ring, and I'm still dancing to a song that we no longer sing. They say that time is healing, but the clock is standing still, and I'm just waiting for a wave that's never gonna spill. It's a love without a finish, a book without an end, a broken heart that's waiting for a wound it cannot mend. You walked out of the picture, but you stayed inside my head, leaving all the hardest things we had to say unsaid. Now I'm trapped inside the maybe, haunted by the why, living in the wreckage of a love without a goodbye. I saw you in a crowd today, or maybe just a ghost, the version of a person that I used to love the most. I almost reached to call you, then I felt the empty air. It's the ghost limb of a feeling that is simply never there. You found a brand new rhythm, you found a brand new track, while I'm still staring at the door, waiting for a look back. Is there a place for all the love that's left behind? The plans we made, the somedays that were never quite designed. You closed the door so softly, I didn't hear the lock. Now I'm just a ticking heart inside a broken clock. It's a love without a finish, a book without of a heart you left behind. Yeah, I'm still yours, even though you aren't mine. Love without closure, love without closure. Burned the letters and I've cleared the shelf. I've tried to reinvent a version of myself. I told my friends that I'm doing fine, that I don't think about you in the way you were mine. My mind has accepted of gone. It knows that the world keeps moving on, but there's a stubborn rhythm deep in my chest that hasn't heard the news or given it a rest. Logic is easy, but feelings are deep, and I'm losing the secrets I promised to keep. My head says it's over, the fire is out, but my pulse starts to race when you're mentioned about. 'Cause my mind can't remember to leave you behind, and my eyes can't stay dry when the memories unwind. I can tell every stranger that I've moved along, that I finally reached the end of the song. But my heart is a traitor, it's stuck in the past, holding on to a shadow it thought was gonna last. I can teach my soul how to live with the regret, but my heart can't forget. No, my heart can't forget. I saw a car that looked just like yours, and I felt that old shaking behind all my doors. I smelled your perfume in a crowded store, and I was back in the kitchen on the linoleum floor. It's a physical ache, like a bone that won't knit, a light in a room that I can't seem to quit. I've deleted your number, I've blocked every post, but my ribs are a cage for a beautiful ghost. Is there a medicine for a muscle that yearns, for a chamber that aches, and a spirit that burns? You can walk out of sight, you can stay out of reach, but you left a lesson that I can't unteach. I'm a master of faking, a pro at the new, but I'm still just a vessel for the version of you but the blood in my veins keeps singing your name, and I'm the only one left who is feeling the flame. No, my heart can't forget. It hasn't let go I'm walking through the rooms of a life we design, leaving fingerprints on memories I'm trying to unwind. The calendar's stuck on a Tuesday in May, the last time I felt like I knew what to say. Now the air in this hallway is heavy and thin, like a story that ended before the best part could begin. I see your keys on the counter, but the door is locked tight, and I'm losing the ghost of you into the night. I try to hold the water in the palms of my hands. I try to build a castle on the shifting of sands, but the tide's coming in and the sky's turning gray, and I'm watching the colors just bleed all away. 'Cause our love is gone like smoke in the wind, like a beautiful sin that we can't let back in. It's a flicker of light that finally went out in a forest of shadows and a river of doubt. I'm reaching for something that's no longer there, just a handful of sorrow and a cold winter air. Yeah, the hardest truth is the break of the dawn, waking up to the feeling that our love is gone. We used to speak a language that only we knew. Now I'm searching for us, but I only find you. You're a face in a picture, a name on a screen, a stranger inhabiting the places we've been. I wonder if you feel the same hollow way, or if I was the only one distant to break. Unfolding the blankets and clearing the shelf, learning to live with a version of myself without you. They say nothing lasts, that the seasons must change, but why does the normal too, like a dream that dissolves when you open your eyes. Our love is gone, and I'm still standing here, waiting for the echo. But the echo is gone too. So I'm staring at the phone like it's a ticking grenade, in the middle of the mess that our promises made. The hallway is stretching, the floorboards don't creak. It's funny how the walls find a way not to speak. I used to complain that you talked way too much. Now I give all I own for a whisper or touch. But the clocks are just counting the seconds we lost. I'm shivering here in the permanent frost. There's a hum in the wires, a buzz in the light. Everything's screaming in the middle of the night. The space where you stood is a roar in my ears. It's the most violent sound I've heard in these years. And the silence feels louder than the I love yous, louder than the slamming doors and the how could yous. It's a deafening thunder, it's a crashing of waves, it's the sound of the flowers we left on the graves. I'm covering my ears, trying to block out the void, but I'm haunted by the echoes of what we destroyed. Oh, it's not the screaming, it's the quiet that kills. The silence feels louder, and it's never quite still. The kettle starts whistling and I jump at the noise, like a ghost in the kitchen of two broken doors. I'm turning the radio up to the max, just to cover the sound of my heart as it cracks. But the music can't reach where the quiet has settled, between the cold sheets and the tea and the metal. I'm learning that absence has a pitch of its own, a low, heavy ringing that means I'm alone. You said that you needed some space for a while, but this space is a mountain, mile after mile. I'm screaming your name just to hear my own breath, but the silence is winning. It feels just like death, and the silence feels louder than the I love yous, louder than the slamming doors and the how could yous. It's a deafening thunder, it's a crashing of waves, it's the sound of the flowers we left on the graves. I'm covering my ears, trying to block out the void, but I'm haunted by the echoes of what we destroyed. Oh, it's not the screaming, it's the quiet that kills. The silence feels louder, and it's never quite still. Shh, can you hear it? The sound of the end. It's the loudest thing I've ever known. Just the static on the line, just the I'm doing fine. Silence feels louder when you're not mine. So loud, it's so loud, so I scrubbed your name from the frosted glass. I watched the seasons turn to grass. I moved the chair where you used to sit, and found a candle, but I never lit it. They told me time was a steady hand that would wash the writing from the sand. But the tide comes in and the tide goes out, and I'm still the one you left without. I changed the sheets and I changed the locks. I hid your pictures in a cardboard box, but memories are ghosts that don't need a key to find the center of the soul of me. The hurt stays, the hurt remains. I went to that cafe on 4th and Main. I sat in the sun, I didn't feel the rain. I talked to a stranger and I shared a smile. I felt like myself for a little while. But then someone laughed with a tilt of their head, and I remembered a joke that you once said. And just like a fever that won't let go, the ache returned to the depths I know. It's a dull vibration, a constant hum. It's the heavy beat of a muffled drum. You can build a house on a broken floor, but you'll always hear the creak of the door. It's not a storm anymore, it's just the sea, endless and deep inside of me. The world keeps moving, the sun still climbs. I've learned to laugh at the hardest times. I've filled the space and I've cleared the air. I tell myself that I just don't care. But when the city falls quiet and the neon fades and I'm standing alone in the evening shades, I realize everything else has changed, but the hurt stays, the hurt remains. Yeah, the wound is closed, but the scar is deep. It's the secret that I'm forced to keep. I'm moving on, or so they say, but I'm carrying you in every way. The hurt remains, it just remains. I still set the table for two, and then I catch my breath and start moving the spoons. The coffee goes cold on your side of the bed, while I'm replaying every last thing that we said. I've memorized the cracks on the ceiling tonight, counting the shadows and chasing the light. But the light doesn't reach where you used to be. Now there's just a ghost living here next to me. And it's the weight of missing you. Your sweater still smells like the rain and the pine. I keep it folded like your hand was in mine. I saw a car that looked just like yours in the street, and for a second my heart skipped a beat. But the driver was a stranger with a different face, and I realized again, you can't be replaced. Every sunset we watched is a bruise in the sky, a beautiful reminder of a painful goodbye. Still holding on to the space you left bare, reaching for fingers that aren't even there. It's a heavy, heavy thing, the weight of missing you. Just a shadow in the hall, that's all. We drew our names in the fresh cut stone of a future house we'd call our own. You promised me always, like it was a law, the kind of truth that had no flaw, but always turned into not today, and forever started to drift away. Now I'm standing here on the edge of the line, watching the stars forget to shine. The calendar page is a blank and white, just a long procession of empty nights. How do you breathe when the oxygen's gone? How do you face a permanent dawn? What do you do when forever is over? until it was light. Even the anger feels sweet to me now, compared to the silence I have to allow. You're living a life that doesn't include the us that I'm stuck in this solitude. You reached the horizon and kept walking on, while I'm still waiting for yesterday's sun. They say nothing lasts, and I guess they were right, but I didn't think we'd go out without a fight. Was it a lie, or did truth just expire like a cold bed of ash from a beautiful fire? I'm the only one left who still keeps the vow, when forever is just a never right What do you do when forever is over? When the weight of the world rests on your shoulder. We built a kingdom on shifting sands. I'm holding the blueprints with shaking hands. The clock is still ticking, but the time isn't mine. I'm a ghost left behind at the end of the line. It's a long, lonely road that I have to descend. This is what happens when forever ends. So I put out the light and I lock the gate. I'm a little too early